Hello, folks. I am the Old Sergeant. There is a great Japanese anime called Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. It demonstrates how small, individual, and uncoordinated events can have a major effect on society. The standalone complex is a phenomenon where unrelated individuals act in a similar manner, which creates an appearance of a coordinated effort. In this election, there has been reports of numerous instances of voter fraud. Many individuals may have sent in multiple mail-in ballots. One person may have received a ballot for a dead relative or a previous resident, so they vote and send in the illegal ballot along with their own. Or how about a postal worker picking up absentee or mail-in ballots, then throwing away ballots from people with a Trump sign in their yard? Many ballots have been found in dumpsters. Not much of an effect individually, but if you multiply this by thousands, then you can change an election. That is why mail-in ballots, not to be confused with absentee ballots, which are tightly controlled, are designed by the Marxists for fraud. In many Democrat precincts, election observers were not allowed to observe. The only reason to do that is to hide election fraud. Just a few people doing this, but added to other precincts doing the same thing, it adds up to tens of thousands of votes. There are reports of 4:30 a.m. dumps of tens of thousands of votes for Biden, with pre-printed pristine ballots suddenly showing up in Pennsylvania. In the evening, Trump was way ahead. In the morning, he had lost the state by tens of thousands of votes. These dumps would not have happened if Biden was way ahead. All this took was just a few corrupt people to swing the presidential election. We don't know, and will probably never know, if Biden would have won without the standalone complex activity. At this point, it doesn't matter. 73 million people will believe the election was stolen no matter who becomes the president. If the Republicans maintain control of the Senate, they must investigate the fraud. But they won't. Most of the government from either party are glad to get rid of the man that was working for the American people and not the parties, big corporations, and themselves. We no longer live in a constitutional republic. We live in a plutocracy, an economic and political system controlled by corporations and corporate interests. Many individuals without coordination acted alone in small groups, sent in one or more illegal ballots for Biden. Added together, many people will believe it swung the presidential election. Whether or not it did, we may never know. We do know that trust in the election system is destroyed. If nothing is done, we will never have an honest election again. This election standalone complex changed the world, and so freedom dies one illegal vote at a time. I am the Old Sergeant. Stay informed, prepared, active, prayerful, and as always, stay vigilant.